held a press conference after Combs was arrested, and he described the rapper and producer as essentially at the top of this criminal ladder.
A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City. Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity.
Diddy's empire is crumbling, and we've got the proof. A leaked prison phone call exposes the hip-hop mogul's desperate attempts to cover his tracks, using coded language that hints at a dark web of secrets. But what exactly is Diddy trying to hide? As we dive into this shocking revelation, we'll uncover the real story behind the pizza boxes and recycling that have the music industry buzzing. Stay tuned as we decode every word of this disturbing conversation. Diddy's empire wasn't just about music, it was a carefully crafted image of power and influence that took decades to build. Starting as a party promoter in the early 90s, Diddy quickly rose through the ranks of the music industry. He founded Bad Boy Records in 1993, launching the careers of iconic artists like the Notorious B.I.G. and Mary J. Blige. Diddy's brand became synonymous with luxury, success, and connections in high places. Throughout the 2000s and 2010s, Diddy expanded his empire beyond music. He ventured into fashion with Sean John, launched Ciroc Vodka, and even started his own cable network, Revolt TV. His public persona was that of an unstoppable mogul, always surrounded by celebrities and living a life of extravagance. Diddy's influence seemed untouchable, his connections unbreakable. But beneath the glittering surface, cracks were starting to form. Rumors and lawsuits began to circulate, hinting at a darker side to Diddy's success. Early allegations of violence and intimidation were often dismissed or settled out of court.
Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity.
I have said from the very beginning, there is no way he's going to take a plea deal. No way. Why do I say that?
Diddy's team of lawyers and PR experts worked tirelessly to maintain his carefully constructed image. As the years went on, the whispers grew louder. More people came forward with stories of abuse and exploitation. The music industry's culture of silence began to crumble in the wake of the Me Too movement. Suddenly, Diddy's past actions were being scrutinized in a new light. The facade finally shattered in March 2024. Federal agents conducted raids on Diddy's properties in Miami and Los Angeles, part of investigations stemming from a spate of lawsuits alleging sexual misconduct. The image of power and invincibility Diddy had cultivated for decades crumbled as he was arrested and denied bail twice. Now, Diddy faces horrific conditions in one of the USA's most infamous prisons, treated like any other detainee awaiting trial. He was even placed on suicide watch as a precaution for high-profile inmates. The man who once seemed untouchable now finds himself at the mercy of the justice system. Just when it seemed Diddy's situation couldn't get any worse, a prison phone call exposed a side of the mogul the public had never seen before. What urgent instructions did he give about pizza boxes and recycling plastic? And why are these seemingly innocuous phrases causing such a stir? The call took place while Diddy was locked up in Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center. It wasn't just any conversation, it was a desperate attempt to control the narrative from behind bars. Diddy knew the call was being monitored, so he spoke in coded language, trying to pass messages without raising suspicion. During the call, Diddy mentioned the need to recycle the plastic. This wasn't about environmental concerns. Experts suggest it could be a coded instruction to get rid of evidence. CDs, hard drives, or other digital storage devices might be what Diddy was referring to. He also brought up pizza boxes, another phrase that's got people talking. Was this more hidden evidence or something even more sinister? The call revealed more than just Diddy's attempts to cover his tracks. He expressed frustration that Jay hadn't reached out to him. Many believe this refers to Jay-Z, hinting at a possible rift between the two hip-hop moguls. This lack of support from his peers during his darkest hour speaks volumes about Diddy's changing status in the industry. As news of the leaked call spread, social media exploded with theories and reactions. People couldn't believe what they were hearing. The man who once seemed untouchable was now scrambling to maintain control, his words potentially implicating himself and others in the process. The implications of this call are far-reaching. It's not just about Diddy anymore. It's about the entire network of power and influence he built over decades. Who else might be implicated in his fall from grace? What other secrets might come to light as investigators dig deeper? The industry isn't just holding its breath. It's gone completely silent. Jay-Z, Rihanna, Kevin Hart. Where are the voices that once sang Diddy's praises? Their silence speaks volumes, but what exactly is it saying? For decades, Diddy's inner circle read like a who's who of entertainment royalty. From music legends like Jay-Z and Rihanna to Hollywood stars like Kevin Hart, Diddy surrounded himself with the biggest names in the business. These celebrities weren't just casual acquaintances. They were often seen partying with Diddy, collaborating on projects, and publicly supporting his ventures. But now, as Diddy faces serious allegations and legal troubles, that same star-studded network has vanished into thin air. The red carpets that once welcomed Diddy and his entourage now seem eerily empty. Social media accounts that used to overflow with photos alongside the hip-hop mogul have gone quiet. It's as if Diddy's celebrity friends have collectively decided to hit the mute button.
Including, by the way, charges as complex as this, and especially when you have so much digital and physical evidence to review. We're talking terabytes of information. So in my mind, significant prison time has to be on the table in a plea deal.
A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City.
This deafening silence raises some troubling questions. Are these celebrities staying quiet out of loyalty to a longtime friend and business partner? Or is fear driving their silence? The music industry is notorious for its complex web of relationships and power dynamics. Speaking out against someone as influential as Diddy could have serious career implications. There's also the possibility that some of these celebrities might have their own skeletons in the closet, making them hesitant to draw attention to themselves. The implications of this widespread silence extend far beyond Diddy's personal circle. It shines a spotlight on the culture of complicity that often surrounds powerful figures in the entertainment industry. For years, rumors and allegations swirled around Diddy, but they were often dismissed or swept under the rug. Now, as more voices speak out, the industry is forced to reckon with its role in maintaining a system that protected alleged abusers. This moment could mark a significant turning point for the music industry. As the silence around Diddy continues, more people are starting to ask uncomfortable questions. Who else might have known about these alleged actions? What other secrets are being kept in the name of maintaining power and influence? The answers to these questions could reshape the landscape of hip-hop and the broader entertainment world. While the music industry grapples with its culture of silence, Diddy's own world is anything but quiet. His empire, built on more than just beats and rhymes, faces a reckoning that could reshape the entertainment landscape. What's really at stake for the man who once seemed untouchable? Diddy's business ventures stretch far beyond the recording studio. His empire includes Bad Boy Records, the label that launched his career, and countless others. But that's just the beginning. Ciroc Vodka and De Leon Tequila became cornerstones of his alcohol portfolio, turning Diddy into a major player in the spirits industry. His fashion line, Sean John, once dominated urban wear. Add in Revolt TV, and you've got a mogul whose influence touched nearly every aspect of pop culture. All told, these ventures helped Diddy amass a staggering estimated net worth of $900 million.
Once we learned about the federal charges facing Sean Diddy Combs when he was arrested and indicted last month, held a press conference after Combs was arrested, and he described the rapper and producer as essentially at the top of this criminal ladder.
But now, as allegations mount and investigations intensify, that empire stands on shaky ground. The fallout from this scandal threatens to topple everything Diddy spent decades building. The financial implications are potentially devastating. We've seen this before with other high-profile celebrities facing serious allegations. Bill Cosby and R. Kelly both saw their empires crumble in the wake of legal troubles. Endorsements vanished overnight, partnerships dissolved, and their once valuable brands became toxic. Diddy now faces a similar reality. His business partners and sponsors are already showing signs of distancing themselves. In today's climate, brands are quick to cut ties with controversial figures to protect their own reputation. Diddy's legal team is fighting back hard. They've publicly stated that he remains strong, healthy, and focused on his defense. It's a clear strategy to project an image of strength and innocence, hoping to weather the storm and salvage what they can of his business interests. But with the severity of the allegations and the mounting evidence, it's an uphill battle. The long-term consequences for Diddy's legacy could be catastrophic, even if he manages to avoid conviction. The court of public opinion can be unforgiving. The allegations alone alone may be enough to permanently tarnish his reputation. His contributions to hip-hop and his business acumen might be overshadowed by these scandals, forever changing how history remembers Sean Combs. As the legal battles unfold and more details emerge, the future of Diddy's empire hangs in the balance. Will any part of it survive this storm, or are we witnessing the complete unraveling of one of music's most powerful figures? One thing's for certain, this story is far from over, and its ripple effects will be felt throughout the entertainment industry for years to come.